was destined is gonna be. This forecast written, epic we gonna see.
Peace everyone, welcome to another episode of Music No Industry. My name is Aquil. This is my vlog promoting my new up-and-coming project, Traveling Light, which will be out on all streaming platforms. Right now, Make Sense is out on all streaming platforms. My second single, Identity, is out on all streaming platforms. And I have another single coming very soon called Tony's Son, which will be out very soon on all streaming platforms. Eternal High Frequency is what I represent, and without further ado, the topic of today's show is the curse of familiarity. What do I mean by the curse of familiarity? You ever heard the term, too much of a good thing could be a bad thing? This is going to come off as bragging, but hey, it is what it is. People can take things for granted, be they good or bad, but for this instance, let's just say good, and in specifics, meaning music, meaning talent, meaning skill level, meaning all those things as it pertains to music. And pretty much I've watched that happen to many people. You know, I'm not saying that it happened to me specifically, but I'm saying I've seen people take greatness for granted. And when it's gone, then people will say, oh, I didn't realize how excellent that was. For instance, I remember having an associate that was a big supporter and fan of JD or J Dilla, James Yancey, the late great producer, songwriter, MC, singer, artist, all around just musician. And I knew of his greatness, but I didn't know until I found it for myself. And I was listening to a podcast, not a podcast, but a streaming show. I want to say it was Selection. And J-Rock was pretty much doing a whole set of J Dilla's released and unreleased songs. And it hit me like, wow, you know, the sounds that he influenced, a lot of this lo-fi stuff that you find on YouTube, ironically, where people have, you know, beats for meditation or beats for studying, beats for programming, so on and so forth. A lot of the lo-fi stuff is really J Dilla stuff that he was doing back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And he was far ahead of that by that time. But I'm saying that to say that I didn't realize how advanced, how impactful, how skilled, and how just mind-blowing he was until I listened to that show and it all came together, because a lot of the sound that I like is influenced by J Dilla. For instance, that Detroit sound, that futuristic yet soulful sound, mixing in the synthetic, you know, the synthesizers with the you know, heavy drums and the soulful drums. I love that sound. That's like a sound that I try to work with and take on my own path. So I say that to say that that's an instance of me not realizing what greatness was while it was here, because I knew of JD, I knew of Slum Village, I knew of you know, Soul Aquarians, him producing for the Roots and people like that, but I didn't know. You know, it didn't hit me until after he was gone. And I would even say that with artists like Prince. You know, I was scared of Prince when I was younger, honestly, because I didn't know he was a man, a woman, a little person. I don't want to say the derogatory term for little people. But I say that to say that I didn't realize the impact and the greatness of Prince until he passed away. And I was a fan, I was a listener, but it really hit me when he passed away. So I say that to say, in life, people will take for granted greatness that is in front of them, especially if they're familiar with you. If they know you and you're just such and such, I knew you and you were this, that, they will disassociate, you know, your impact or your skill or your talent, because they, in their eyes, they see you as whatever you were when you were this age, or you were yay high, or you were, you know, not as developed as you are now. So that is an instance of the curse of familiarity, and I think I'm coming up against that right now, but it's all good. Some of that is jealousy, some of it is fear, some of it is envy, some of it is just not caring. And honestly, at this point, it is what it is. It don't matter. It's gonna do what it do. I'm gonna make it do what it do, and it's up to fate. It's up to destiny now, cause it's getting put out there, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So, Traveling Light will be coming out. Make Sense is out right now on all streaming platforms. Identity is out right now on all streaming platforms, and Tony's Son will be coming out very soon on all streaming platforms. I'll probably put out another song towards the end of the year, and then I'll save the rest for next year. I'll probably put out maybe 1 or 2 singles, get these videos out because I got some videos in the works, and yeah, I'm just planning on, plodding along, just like a avalanche. It's coming downhill and it's not stopping. So I thank you for listening. I thank you for taking the time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think about the topic, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.